with Norm Macdonald.
Thank you. I'm Norm Macdonald, and now the fake news. Our top story tonight, in a startling reversal. Kenneth Starr announced yesterday that he would not resign as Whitewater Special Prosecutor, and that now he intends to stay on until the investigation is completed. This new development apparently did not trouble a confident President Clinton, who still plans to resume making conjugal visits to Susan McDougal. This week in Moscow, Secretary of State Madeleine Albright and Russian President Boris Yeltsin sat down to discuss the delicate issue of NATO expansion. On emerging from what was described as a tense meeting, Ms. Albright said, quote, "For this, I traveled 5,000 miles to meet with some drunken Meshuggah. On my worst enemy, I wouldn't wish this." Meanwhile, the Indogate scandal continues to widen. Internal Democratic National Committee records now show that fundraiser John Wong was responsible for bringing two Chinese businessmen to the White House for a $180,000 coffee with the president. That works out to $90,000 for a cup of coffee. Although in the president's defense, the coffee was Starbucks. So Starbucks is a little pricey. Also this week in Washington, several prominent Democrats joined Republicans in pleading with Attorney General Janet Reno to investigate fundraising abuses and also to shave. At a book signing in New York this week, Fred Goldman once again offered to forget the millions owed to him by O.J. Simpson if he would simply admit to the Brentwood murders. A visibly annoyed O.J. responded, "Why in the world would I do that when I have no intention of paying you anyway?" After American Airlines decided this week to cut fares by 50%, the four other major airlines said they would match the bargain ticket prices. Also fighting to stay competitive, discount carrier ValueJet announced that it will now accept stolen credit cards and bad checks. Michael Jackson has reportedly stepped right into his new role as a dad, spending many hours a day with his newborn son, doing the changing, the burping, even the breastfeeding. So that's nice when a fella does that. In Wisconsin, students at Menominee High School are desperately fighting efforts by the politically correct to change their team nickname the Indians. Already, opponents of the name have rejected the students' first compromise, the Drunken Indians. They feel that's almost worse in a way, you know. Bessie the cow, the most famous bovine citizen of San Antonio, Texas, is now listed in Ripley's Believe It or Not after